Welcome to Estate of Jen. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways to lead generate in 2022. Hey, I'm Jen. I've got a local and national real estate team where I help agents level up their business. Number 1, door knocking. Now hear me out before you exit out of this video. Just listen to what I have to say, okay? We are going to update this and make it fresh, make it fun. Okay, so it's not just your traditional door knocking where you're just saying, hi, I'm your local real estate agent. Here's my business card. Please use me. No. Instead, why don't you network with local businesses in the area that you're farming and offer to them to hand out coupons for their restaurant or coffee shop or boutique business or whatever it is. But network with those local businesses. And here's a couple ways you can capitalize on it. Number 1, you're going to invite them and say, hey, I am going to be canvassing this area or this farm or these houses. And if you want, I would love to include a coupon for your business when I'm passing out information about what I do with real estate. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. And are the first few businesses that you call all going to say yes? No. So let's say you have a 6-month plan for door knocking. You need 6 different businesses to feature every single month. Why don't you call as many businesses as it takes until you get 6 yeses? And then you coordinate getting those coupons, and then you have a reason to talk to somebody when you go door knocking instead of just, I'm a real estate agent, use me. So it's providing value. And then in addition to, hey, here's a coupon for the local coffee shop just down the street from here, you can also maybe include things like local events in the area or information, market stats about that specific neighborhood. So you're providing value, it's on brand, it's within your realm, but also giving them something else that would be helpful in that community. Once you have that farm list, you can network and also feature that business on social media, which brings me to my second way to lead generate. This is so many birds with one stone right now. So not only are you going to provide value to the people that you're door knocking, but you can also post on social media throughout the month about that business. Local businesses, small businesses, love it. The engagement and when people feature them and talk about them on a regular basis. So they're gonna love that, or most businesses would. So you get to create social media content about the fact that you are supporting local and that you can film content of you going door knocking or going to that business and visiting that coffee shop or restaurant or whatever it might be. And there's your social media content ideas. Social media is free. It takes time, but if you build a community and a following, and people start to know, like, and trust you, people want to work with people that they know, like, and trust. So having that presence on social media, showing your face, showing people behind the scenes, what you're doing, how active you are and involved in volunteering, community-based. There's so many different things that you can share with people. And social media, it's the name of the game right now. The world has changed and social media is here to stay. So if you are not capitalizing on it, you're really missing out on a lot of lead opportunities. Social media leads to my next point. You can do ads. If you have a little money to spend, you can spend a lot of money on ads or just a little bit. So it does not matter what your budget is. And if you don't have a lot, that's okay. You can still spend a little bit of money each month on Facebook or Google ads, or there's lots of different ways you can do that with CRM systems or lead generating systems. So if you've got just a little money that you can work with, try experimenting with different lead sources with ad spend. Number 4, cold calls. Everyone's favorite. Listen, if you don't want to do it, it probably means that other real estate agents don't want to do it. So it's one of those things that you can capitalize on. If you're really great at it and you're really efficient at it, then you can convert leads this way. And what's really awesome about cold calling is that you can get lists for free from your title company or certain third-party websites that maybe are associated with your MLS system. So you can get free lists or you can pay. There are different companies out there like Vulcan 7 or RedX where you can pay for those systems to give you phone numbers of people to call. Now, cold calling, what I like about it is that it's a really good balance of efficiency and effectiveness. Now, effectiveness, I'm sure that you as a salesperson and real estate agent, you're really, really effective when you're in person with people, right? But imagine taking 50 people out to coffee and having a one-on-one conversation with them, how much time that would take versus making 50 phone calls. You can get through those 50 phone calls in a couple hours. Taking 50 people out to coffee would take you probably months to do. So just think about the cold calling being a really nice balance of efficiency and effectiveness. It's also, well, of course, efficient, but effective because it's still a one-to-one conversation, and it's a lot warmer and better of a contact than an email or a text message. So number 5 is open houses. Now, I know, this can sound boring or sound like, oh, like that doesn't work, but here's the thing. You can capitalize on open houses to get more listings, and that's what most agents don't think about. They think that they're just gonna put up a few signs and hope that they get lucky with buyers walking in the door. But what I've noticed lately is that agents are complaining that the buyers that are walking through the door already have agents that they're working with, and so it's just not a great opportunity. But here's where they're wrong. You can capitalize and get listings by having a private neighborhood only open house 30 minutes before the public open house. You can create flyers of the closest 50 to 100 homes that are around that listing that you're holding an open house for. And again, I have to clarify, this has to be for new listings coming on the market. If the listing's already been on the market for a couple weeks, they've already seen it. So this works best when it's a new listing that hasn't hit the market yet, that you can invite them to an exclusive open house that's coming that weekend. So this is when you should totally maximize on that, because everybody loves to see their neighbors' houses, right? And you're giving them permission to come be a nosy neighbor. And guess what? They likely aren't going to have an agent because they don't have their house on the market yet. So it's an opportunity for you to connect with the people in your farm or the people around that neighborhood. And it's something different, something unique. How often have you gotten a flyer and invited to a private neighborhood only open house to a listing in your area? Probably never. So those people, it's not only giving you an opportunity for a conversation with them, but it's also showing them what you would do as a real estate agent if you were the person that they hired. So that's just a really creative way to capitalize on those open houses and not just go there to get buyers like everybody else does. If this was helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss a video.